53034. Okay, we are on record today on a petition to allow the first accounting. May I have the names of our participants, please?
Bert Castleberry, behalf of the estate.
Dwellin Stevens, the personal representative.
Thank you. Do you need to spell that? Was it Stevens?
Stevens.
It looks like we have some online participants as well, under Earl Stevens and David Stevens. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Castleberry.
Your Honor, I set forth the petition to allow the first account. We had also amended the inventory. Once we get this approved, this does not include the sale of a house because we must get this done first, and then we will be doing a final accounting with disbursement, hopefully within 60 days.
All right, so just so I understand, this does not include the sale of the house, probably because that may have occurred after the coverage date, which ended September 28th, 2024.
Correct.
So this accounting just covers September 28th, 2023 through September 28th, 2024.
Yes.
And the house was sold after that point, so that will be part of the next accounting period.
Correct.
Good. Would you like to take any testimony from your client to verify his work?
No, Your Honor, unless you need it.
All right. Okay, we've got two gentlemen logged in. I don't have any written objections in the file, but if there is anything you'd like to say today, now would be your opportunity, gentlemen. Okay, it looks like Earl Stevens might be trying to say something, but you are muted. You'll have to unmute on your end. Okay, looks like you're having a little trouble.
Hello, can you hear me now, Your Honor?
Yes, could we have your name for the record, please?
Sure, it's Earl Stevens.
Thank you. Deputy Ames, would you swear in Mr. Earl Stevens?
Mr. Stevens, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Yes,
So
Mr.
I'm not happy with the way any of this has been handled. At this point, I'm not really sure that I agree to anything. I tried to communicate with Mr. Castleberry. Two of the guys have pretty much handled everything. They wouldn't even allow us on the property at the day of the estate sale, and I questioned some of the figures that I've seen on the spreadsheet that we've gotten so far. I'm not there in person today because of things that happened last time that I was in the courtroom and afterwards. Thank you for allowing me to Zoom, Your Honor. Of
course. I received no formal objection on the work that's been completed or proposed for today, Mr. Stevens. Is there a reason that you didn't object formally to any of the work that was completed?
Was not aware that with communication with Mr. Castleberry that I needed to do so. I would have done so if I needed to, and if that's held against me, then I understand that, but I was not aware of it, Your Honor.
It looks like the proposed accounting does have an attached spreadsheet and an expenses spreadsheet. So if you have an objection to something on that, I would have needed to know exactly which item you objected to. And the objections would have to be based on some either indication of like a math error or lack of support or something like that. Did you have any objections along those lines?
Well, there's been no communication from the representative for the estate as far as what's happened. We never got an inventory list of anything that was in the property. I questioned the dollar amount that was raised from the sale of the property.
So Mr. Stevens, I'm just going to stop you right there because the sale of the house, as I reiterated this at the beginning of the hearing on purpose. The sale of the house, I understand, happened after this accounting was completed. So what we're here on today, just to refresh you, is only the work that was completed during the first annual accounting year from September 28th, 2023 to September 28th, 2024. So the issue of the sale of the house or anything that happened after September 28th, 2024 is not before me today.
Okay, Your Honor.
So what I'm asking you is, if you had any formal objections to the work that was completed between September 28th, 2023 and September 28th, 2024.
I guess at this point, no.
All right. Mr. David Stevens, I see you have unmuted yourself. Would you like to confirm that you are in fact David Stevens? And if you have anything to share, let me know and we'll have you sworn.
Yes, I like to.
Deputy Ames, Mr. David Stevens, please.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
I can't see you, so please let me know when you've raised your hand to be sworn in.
I did. I'm on a construction site. I don't have service for that.
Okay, that's fine. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, sir.
All right, Mr. David Stevens, again, we're here on the accounting, which covers the period from September 28th, 2023 to September 28th, 2024. That's what's before me today. Is there
Okay.
anything you'd like to say about that time frame?
Yes, I don't, during the accounting for those dates, we don't have all the records for like the personal Onstead State Bank before they closed that my dad had finances in. That's not on those records. Other credit cards, other access to things that you told that we could have. There is a criminal suit coming against Mr. Llewellyn Stevens for other issues, but waiting for this estate to be over with to handle that. But we don't have the access to the accounting for bank accounts, credit cards, receipts, all that.
Mr. Castleberry, would you like to address that?
Your Honor, when we were here last, there was an order issued by the court, and I don't have that order in front of me. I assume you have it as part of the file. But part of that order was there were members that had requested certain credit card statements. And I believe you ordered that if they wanted those, they could inform me and they could purchase them. No one had requested to purchase those. As far as any bank account that may have existed at Onstead State Bank, that bank has not been in existence for quite some time.
But it will.
All of the.
Okay, please, Mr. Stevens, don't interrupt. I'll give you an opportunity to respond again
Okay.
after Mr. Castleberry's responded to your concerns.
Okay.
It still does not change what would have happened during the time period that we're here today, because we did not locate one of those bank accounts. If anyone has information of a bank account, we absolutely would love to hear it, but we haven't been able to find one. Onstead State Bank went out of business, and I believe it's been sold 2 or 3 times at this point. I think it's My Bank now, or Michigan Bank. To our knowledge, there is nothing that we have been able to find. If is it David that's speaking, I believe?
Yes.
If David knows, he and I just spoke, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. If he knows of any bank account, I would gladly send Llewellyn Stevens, the personal representative, over to get the information. But we don't have any knowledge of any bank account at Onstead State Bank.
All right, thank you. Okay, back to you, Mr. David Stevens. I have reviewed the file. There was an order issued following the March 7th, 2024 hearing. It indicates specifically the request in paragraph 8 for 1 year of bank statements and credit card statements.
Yeah.
It said Earl Dean Stevens is requesting these documents, and he may request Arbor Castleberry to subpoena those records at Earl Dean Stevens' sole expense. Mr. Stevens may request reimbursement from the estate on petition to the court, and then the court would determine whether or not reimbursement was warranted. I would say to you that courtesy, the court would have expected that same courtesy to be extended to you if you wanted to review those records, for you to be able to pay for a copy of those and pay for that subpoena, or otherwise address it through a formal request.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I would look forward to anything else you might want to share today.
Well, I do want those records, and I'm willing to pay for those. Onstead State Bank was open the day my dad passed, because I spoke with Onstead State Bank. Mr. Llewellyn Stevens knows there was money in that account, because he took money out of that account that day.
All right, well, I would encourage you to work together with Mr. Castleberry's office
Okay.
to do those subpoenas and then to keep your receipts so that if you would be entitled to reimbursement out of the estate, I could look at that for you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Very good. Anything else then?
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, I would only ask that anything that, I need specificity on anything that anyone is requesting. So I can't just take a general, I need all the credit card statements. We would need to know which ones there are.
Well, I would encourage you to reach out to Mr. Stevens and maybe create an email exchange or something in writing so that both of you are very clear on what you need to do in order to get the records that Mr. Stevens wants to look at and to allow you to work effectively on that point.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Well, otherwise, it does appear that the accounting is correct and ought to be allowed. That will allow the second annual accounting to begin to be prepared since the final numbers are approved by the court today. I want to thank everyone for the time to come in and appear. You are welcome to appear by Zoom in future hearings if you prefer that. Good luck continuing to work together to, it sounds like, begin to finally put this estate to rest. Again, I'm sorry for your loss and I wish you the best of luck in the next period.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's all for today, gentlemen. Good luck to
Thank
you.
you.